for most parts of the country, with their son, we're getting ready for car show season. And this is going out to anyone that's thinking about putting together a car show, car event, whatever you want to call it. I want you to consider something. A lot of us guys, and I do say us because I still do it, get up early in the morning, the day of the car show, to clean our vehicles, to make sure that everything is as spotless as possible. I mean, some guys even take about a week just to clean their vehicles, clean the inside of their wheels, make sure all the brake dust is off, make sure all the suspension is clean, and just make it as presentable as possible. Some people actually make a whole list of all the modifications that are on the vehicle, something that we've been professing for a long time. So there's a lot of time and effort that goes into a vehicle before it is shown. So if you're a promoter or if you're in charge of a car show and you're going to judge vehicles and give them trophies, make sure that you have adequate judging. Make sure that there is some type of point system so that people know how they're going to do. And at the end of the day, you don't have people upset because the judging was off or the judging sucked, or whatever the case may be. Because there's a lot of time and a lot of money that goes into making sure the vehicle is ready for the car show. So if the guys like us are putting that time and effort into ensuring that the vehicle is on point, do the same and, give some proper time and planning for judging of those vehicles. Because if not, you're going to get a lot of pissed off people. Now, there's two arguments that I can already foretell people are thinking right now as I'm saying this, because they know that they're guilty of not having adequate judging. One of them is, oh, well, we don't go by a point system and we just go by the way the car looks. Fine, great. But state that in the very, very beginning of the advertising for the show. So guys like us aren't going out of our way to make sure the vehicle is pristine or make sure that the display of the vehicle is on the point. Because if you're just going by looks, I would just roll the vehicle in like, just came off of driving for a whole week. The next argument is, well, if you're going to go to shows just for trophies, then you're going the wrong. I've never liked that argument at all, because a lot of us are very competitive. And regardless if it's a 5-inch plaque or 5-foot tall trophy, if we're taking the time to get our vehicles ready, we want to have a good shot at winning. And if you're at that argument that if you're going to the car show for a trophy, then you're doing it wrong, then don't charge people. Make it a meet. Make it what it is. If you don't think trophies are important, or if you want to give that whole, I don't even know when this started, like 5 years ago, some knucklehead, trying to get away from not judging, saying, if you're going to car shows for the trophy, you're doing it the wrong way. Bullshit. Yes, we go there to compete. There's a lot of time that goes into it. So if you don't want people to be competing, then don't call it a car show. Call it a car meet, and don't charge anybody that puts their vehicle in there. How's that? Fair is fair. So the message today is, if you're going to put a car show together, make sure that your judging is on point. If you need a matrix on how to do a point system, I would gladly send you one. And if you want to have something more that weighs more points than other, like let's say you want to weigh performance more than you weigh your aesthetics, let me know. I'll fix it for you. I'll give you a judging sheet. There's plenty out there, and there's one that I've been using for almost 20 years. And there's one that people have been using in competitive scenes for the same amount of time. But, judging should not be the last thing you think about when you're doing a car show. Think about the people that are making your car show productive, making your car show successful. It's the guys that are spending the time to make sure the vehicle looks on point. So if you're going to do one, make sure your judging is on point. Until then, keep it tuned.